welcome back. We are just leaving the extreme eastern side of Cheyenne, Wyoming. Oh, there's a KOA out here. Nice. I do like KOA. They don't have as many tents as they used to. It's more RV. It's more of an RV park now, and that's why I like it. Before, the tenters were kind of obnoxious. That was when I was a tenter. Now they have a lot of cabins and RV spots. That one looks pretty big. But we are driving to Nebraska now, and we are going to stop at the next rest area, which I hope is in half an hour at the most. I need to let the camera cool off and call my wife back. Eat some snack food, I think. And we should start going down slowly into Nebraska soon. It's a gradual down. So tonight, most likely I will be using the generator because it's going to be hot when I stop, unless I drive till 8 o'clock again. But I don't know if I want to drive that much, and I don't really want to get a campground spot either. But we'll see if I see something really neat. We're in the land of the Sutton Brothers truck stops now. I forgot about those. No, I think that's a Midwest. I think that's an Iowa company, I want to say. But I could be wrong. Truck is going faster than me. I think he is. I'm only doing 60. I'll get over just in case he's not. I don't want a rock thrown up at me. Looks like he's slowly pulling away, so that's good. One nice thing about going slow. Looks like we have our first Great Plains, I will call this, road construction. Because we are out of the mountains. Bluffs, Nebraska, 31 miles. I think that's a border town. So we should be in Nebraska in half an hour. Huh. There's a rest area on the left. Oh, it's a port of entry. I was saying, I wonder if they'll have one on the right. Wow. They do a lot of road construction on I-80 in the summer for sure. It is a pretty good, smooth interstate though. I mean, they do a good job. Can't complain. Well, we will go 55. You think this is for 10 miles. Oh, yeah, I'm right. It always makes me tired driving on the road like this, watching the cones and the oncoming traffic, and then the shoulder. You kind of feel like you have to drive over on the line so you don't hit the cones. Try Uber Eats at my campground, and they were offering me $30 credit for using it first time. I've never used it. That would be kind of awesome if I still had that offer. Then I can order some of the food I want to eat without having to leave my campsite. They must have done it already, because it's really smooth. You can smell the asphalt they're putting down now. I could not imagine working around that. It can't be good for you. And they don't wear masks, as far as I can tell. You're breathing all those toxic chemical fumes from the asphalt slurry, which is made out of oil, basically. Oil byproducts. And like gravel, or sand, or whatever mixture they use. I'm not sure what they use. The little rocks or pebbles, or... I should look that up. I'm curious. I do like driving on asphalt. I think generally it is really smooth until it gets potholes. But when they first do it, it's nice. So I think when I drive back home, I haven't decided if I go through Kansas or Nebraska. If I go through Kansas, I kind of want to try and stop at the Presidential Library, Eisenhower. And if I go through Nebraska, I kind of want to try and stop at the Kearney Arch. I could, yeah. We'll see. If there's any weather, like storms, I definitely want to take the route which gives me the most thunderstorms. I mean, ultimately, I end up in Denver on I-70 either way. So... I think I will buy another external hard drive, because at some point I don't have enough space on my laptop to keep a duplicate of everything, and everything will be on the one external hard drive, and if that fails, I lose everything. You know, not everything, but I would lose a lot. I don't think I could risk that. So yeah, we will buy another hard drive for sure. All I need is, I think 4 terabytes will be enough. get a 6, like one on sale. So, you know, 6 terabyte for the price of 4, I would do that. Or maybe I'll just get a 6. Because it's gonna take me a while to, even when I get home, I won't finish all these in Nebraska. It'll take me a week. It could be 2 weeks of doing this work when I get back home. Because I have other stuff I have to do also. Now I see why Traveling Robert puts his videos out so much later. You know, he goes on these super long road trips and then he puts the videos out like six months later. Sometimes I want to say 9 months. But he's also doing live cast and other videos while he's working on them. But I totally understand now. It's not like the people, the full-time RV people that are on the road, but they hardly go anywhere. And they make a video every 2 or 3 days. I could do that on the road. And they're not even high def, like they're not 4K. So the files are a lot smaller. Like I could upload a lot more on my hotspot if I did that. I just don't want to do that though. I'm trying to be different. And it is a lot of work, but I really hope people like it, you know. I'm just trying to keep plugging away. And I like having them as a video diary. Drive on the shoulder, but like over the white line. Then I could go faster. Maybe I'll do that. I'm gonna try that. I just realized the shoulder is super clean from cars driving like this, and I'm sure they clean it off too, you know, really good. So this video will be Cheyenne, Wyoming to Bluffs, Nebraska, it looks like. I haven't had a chance to spend a lot of time in Nebraska for a long time. Because, you know, last fall we literally just stayed here like 2 hours because the cold front with sub-freezing weather was coming. And then, oh gosh, I'm trying to think of when I was here last. I think we had lived in San Diego when I came here before that. So yeah, it's been it's been 4 years since I spent any amount of time here. Because I'm going to the same campground that I was at 4 years ago. So it'll be fun. Looking forward to it. So there's a game we like playing. It's called Mexican Train, I think it's called. It's a dominoes type game. I was gonna bring mine, but my parents have a set. I think theirs is pretty nice. They have like a little storage kit for it to carry it around in. I might have that too. I don't remember. They bought mine for me. dude. That's awesome. Yeah, clean the window off once we get out. Oh my gosh, so I can't guarantee the quality of Nebraska videos. There might be a lot of bugs in Nebraska with all the farm fields and animals and Platte River along the interstate. And the sandhills, it might not be that bad. I hope it's not that bad. I need to clean this though. Let's start that process. Definitely got to go through a lot of wiper fluid, I think. Wow, the speed limit's 80 here. I even forgot how fast it was. It's like Texas. Front of the camera, that's decent. It's almost noon. No glare on the camera anymore, that's awesome. So this is what most people think of Wyoming as, I think. Because a lot of people, you know, you might drive through Wyoming and then go down to Denver on I-25. You don't drive all the way across it, or you don't go to Yellowstone, and you don't see the mountains. And honestly, this is what this is what I think of Wyoming as, because it is what I have driven through the most. But there are some awesome mountain areas in Wyoming. I just forget about them. But we saw some on this trip. Well, the camera just overheated for the second time today. Definitely need to stop at the rest area. That's the most it's overheated in one day on this entire trip, and it's not even noon yet. It is warm though. It's already 89 degrees. Not a cloud in the sky. So I only lose like 30 to 60 seconds every time I change the battery. I have to wait until there's no trucks passing me, since I only have one hand on the wheel when I'm doing it. So it looks like I'm getting, about 40 minutes every battery before it overheats. We'll be at a rest area in like 15 minutes. If it's the one in Nebraska I'm thinking of, it's pretty scenic. It'll be nice. actually has a full sleeper cab and everything. So basically, it can't pull as much, I don't think, as a dual tractor trailer. So this only has 4 wheels on the drive train, whereas the regular semis have 8. Like that one right there has 2 axles. So basically he has 8 more tires. That truck, that one truck. It's a lot more tires. Wait. I'm confused how many tires they have now. Yeah, I think it is 8 more. Because there's, no, 4 more tires. Because there's 8 total. That's where I was getting confused. Ahead. So those are the bluffs that it's named after. Straight in front of us, that's Nebraska. That probably is 10 miles away if I had to guess. Traffic data. I have 4G. Might need a phone restart. Yeah, Pine Bluff, 10 miles. Sydney, 69. Let's do a phone restart. Google Maps does not like it when you lose data service, it seems. It gets stuck. Now it updated. So I have 31 miles to my highway turnoff in Kimball, Nebraska, and 95 miles to Chimney Rock. No bumps. It's quiet. Bluff has an RV park. We're in the land of A&W. I love A&W. I wonder what A&W means, the letters. I've never thought of that before. So I'll look that up. Is it like the two people's last names? I wonder their initials? rest area 2 miles. So one nice thing about Nebraska though, they have really nice rest areas and they're every 40, 50 miles. Like there's a lot of them. They're very nice. Driving northeast right now and the camera is almost out of the sun, which is awesome. Unfortunately, this won't last too long. And the speed limit in Nebraska is 75 up here. I don't know if that's just through the town or I think it's the entire interstate. Pine Bluffs, 1 mile. In Wyoming. I wonder if it's in, if Pine Bluffs is in both states. We'll find out. They have a Texas Trail Museum here. Wow, that sounds really fun. Oh, Taco John's, exit 59. I remember Taco John's. It's a good fast food Mexican place in Nebraska. I don't know if they have them in other states or not. We have Taco John's and Taco Inn. I love Taco Inn. And then of course Taco Bell. Oh, there was a rest area right there and I did not see the sign. Wow, it was packed too. Jeez. So I'm not sure where I'm going to stop. We might have to wait until the highway turnoff in 23 miles. But this is Pine Bluffs still. Haven't got the welcome to Nebraska yet. Onions, it looks like. I think it's, yeah. Probably from Washington. Well, that was Pine Bluff. I'm going to say Pine Bluffs, Nebraska, because we're at exit 1 here in Nebraska. But thanks for watching.